Hello, my name is Mr. Rayner. I will be your algebra teacher for the upcoming fall semester. Fall semester starts on August the 10th. And what I want to do in this first video, you'll be having a lot of videos throughout the rest of the semester. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. But what I want to do with you first is I want to talk to you and I'm speaking to all of my classes at this point in time. All of my classes will be getting this same video, this first video. So if you're getting this video, you may be in my intermediate algebra class, you could be in my college algebra class, or you may be in my college algebra class with a lab. So I'm going to be giving you certain videos that's course specific as we go along, but this video here just is just general information for all of you. As you know, because of the situation of COVID, we're not able to run campus, as usual. As most of you know, we're going to, it's basically what's called a hybrid class or a high flex class, where you will not be coming to school every single day. You have the option not to. So let me just talk to you a little bit about how class will be conducted. I will be sending this out to you via email and also videos. So it's very, very important every single day of the semester, every day, that you're checking your email. Because I'll have a lot of students email me and ask me questions about things that I've already addressed because they're not checking their emails. So make sure that you check your school email regularly. I will give you my cell number if you prefer to communicate with me through text. But any information I give you will always either be through videos or through the school email. Okay, so here's basically how we're going to conduct the class. Because of social distancing, I can't bring the entire classroom on every single class meeting. So here's what we're going to do. If you're taking a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, once I get my roll, I'm going to divide, like if I have 44 students in the class that you're in, if I have 44 students, I'm going to break that class up into 22 and 22. So I'm going to break it up into group 1 and group 2. If I have 30 in a class, I'm going to break it up into 15 and 15, group 1 and group 2. So every class that I teach, you will either be in group 1 or group 2. And here's the way we're going to do it. On the Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, group 1 will be your day that you can come to class. And I will be here every single Monday to answer questions, any issues that you're having, and then also probably to lecture some. If you're in group 2 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you're in group 2, you will come to class on Wednesday. Now, the reason we just break it up by enrollment is if we let students come any day they want to come, the problem we run into will be, do I have too many students? I can't keep up with who's coming on what day. So group 1, your day to come on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be on Monday. Group 2, if you're in a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, Wednesday will be the day that you can come to the class. Now, if you're on a Tuesday, Thursday class, group 1 will come on Tuesdays, and group 2 will come on Thursdays. I will let you know through an email. I'll say something like this in the email when we get a little closer. I will say if your last name starts with A through N, you're in group 1. If your last name starts with M or any letter after that in the alphabet, then you'll be group 2. So now, depending on the class size, will depend upon what letter I break it up at. So I can't just go halfway through the alphabet right now and give, because it may not break up the number of students evenly. So I will be letting you know what group you're in. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, group 1, Monday is the day that you can come to class. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, group 2, Wednesday is the day that you can come to class. Tuesday, Thursday, group 1 Tuesday, group 2 will be on Thursday if you're in a Tuesday, Thursday class. We're going to leave Friday open. I will be here on those days, so you can still reach me and ask questions and things like that. But we're going to leave Friday open just for different meetings and things like that. Now, that is also true on days that you test. Now, let me talk about that. So group 1s will come every Monday or every Tuesday, depending on what day of the week your class meets. On that day, what you'll do is you'll come in. You will when you come to campus, you have your temperature tested when you come into the building. You must wear a mask when you come to campus. And then bring your pencil, notebooks, and whatever you want to come and ask questions. I've got the desk 6 feet apart in here, and so I have ample room, and you can come on your selected day and ask any questions on any of the homework that you're having issues with. Now, on days that you come, if there are no questions, I will probably still lecture and work some problems on the sections that you're supposed to be working on for that week. Now you say, do I have to come? I would strongly encourage it so that you can get your questions answered. Also, so that you can see me work some problems. So I would suggest that you come on your one day a week, whatever day of the week, whether you come in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I've slotted one day for every person. So for half of your class. So I hope that's clear. Now, you will be having 4 tests during the semester. 3 tests and a final exam. All 4 tests are basically weighted equally. Your 4th test, because of this semester, will not be a comprehensive test. It will not be a comprehensive final as it normally is. Your 4th test will just cover the last 6 or 7 sections. So I've divided the course as equally as I can up into 4 groups, and that's how you'll be tested. Now, you are not required to come on your day of the week if you don't have questions. You're not required to. I would suggest that you come, particularly if you have questions and if you're having issues. But during the semester, there will be 5 days that you must come to class. Those 5 days will, 4 days. Those 4 days will be your test days. Test 1, Test 2, Test 3, Test 4. You must take your test in this classroom. Now, if there's some issues, you end up being sick or exposed, and we need to push, we need to change your test date, that's fine. We can do that. What I'll probably do is use those to test on Fridays. Like if you happen to be in quarantine, we'll just wait till you get out of quarantine, and then we'll just let you come up here and test on a Friday in the classroom right by yourself. So that's the way testing will work. But let me say again, testing must be done at this campus in this classroom. That's how we're going to do the test. Now, I am aware that there are some extenuating circumstances, but we'll deal with those on a case-by-case basis. I will give you at the beginning of the semester, probably before the class even starts, I will give you the exact date of your test. But let me tell you tentatively when it will be. If you are taking a college algebra class, your test will be the 4th week of the semester. We start on August the 10th. That's week 1. So your first test in college algebra will be on week 4. And you say, well, what day do I come? If you're in Pod 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you come on Monday. If you're in Pod 2, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll test on Wednesday. If you're a Tuesday, Thursday class, if you're in Pod A, you'll test on Tuesday. If you're in Pod B or Group 2, you will test on Thursday. So you test on the same day that you come to class and ask questions. So college algebra, week 4, week 8, week 11, and week 16. But I will give you those exact dates. You can, a little bit later, but you can count up and count the dates and see what date. But, again, you don't know what date. Now, if your last name starts with A, you rest assured you're going to be in Group 1. But if your last name starts with, L or M or N or P, right in the middle of the alphabet, you may be in one or two of the front group or the back group. So, but anyway, I will give you those exact dates, and I will tell you as soon as everybody gets through registering, I will tell you what group you are in. Now, the intermediate algebra class, you will be testing on week 4, week 7, and week 11, and week 15, which is your final. So college algebra and intermediate, the test 4 is week 15. So college algebra, 4, 8, 11, and 15. Intermediate, 4, 7, 11, and 15, week 15. So those are those 4 dates. Make sure you mark on your calendar, and make sure that you go, if you're working, make sure that you make plans to attend on those 4 days. If you have children, go ahead and make arrangements for whatever you need to do for on those 4 days as well. Okay, so that's about coming to campus and coming to class. Now, let me talk to you a little bit for the remainder of my video. Let me talk about watching videos. I can't, if I could say this 1,000,000 times within the next 7 minutes that I've got, I would say it 1,000,000 times. If you don't hear anything else I say the rest of this semester, listen to this and let this sink in. Watch every single video I send you. And here's the reason. 30% of your homework comes from outside of class, things you can do online. The other 70% comes from the 4 tests that you take in this classroom. Now, you know how math does. Math constantly builds. So on day 1, you've got to learn the material as we go along, because we just constantly stack on top of it as we go through. So in math, you can't not learn 5 or 6 sections and then down the road try to jump back in on the bandwagon. You got to, day 1, right out of the gate, you got to start watching your videos. In intermediate algebra, I will make 5 or 6 what I call pre-algebra videos that you really need to watch really before the class even starts. It's just to make sure we're all starting at the same place. But make sure you watch your videos. Your videos, when you go into Canvas and you log into Canvas, you click on Courses. You find your class, Intermediate Algebra, College Algebra with Lab. Click on it, and when you do, it'll open up your course in Canvas, and then right on that page, once you click on your course, you'll see every one of the videos. And you have somewhere between 60 and 70 videos the whole semester. Now, those videos, I'll have students say, I don't like to do online because, it's just not as good as coming to the class. And I do understand that in the past. But here's what you need to hear about these videos. Every single video that I've made for you, and it took an enormous amount of time for all of us to do this. Every single video I've given you is exactly like what I would do if I had a classroom full of students. It's every example, every word that I normally say, every joke that I normally use, everything is in those videos. So please don't start getting someone else to do your homework and then right before the test you try to study. Make sure you're watching your videos. Now, when you watch your videos, you're going to need a thick notebook. And you get your video out, you get your notebook out, and when I give you things in the videos, remember, you can pause the video and copy things down and hit play and rewind it. But make sure that you take down all the notes. I give a lot of verbal notes in those videos on how to work problems. And then I work tons of examples. But make sure that you take all of the information down off those videos before you start your homework. And I'll just, be frank with you. In the first part of the summer class, I had a class of about 15, and I had a big group in that class that was not watching the videos. Almost every single person that didn't watch all the videos failed the class. And so the degree of your success is a lot of times directly related to the amount of time you spend on these videos. So don't just go to the homework. Now, your homework is in MyLabs Plus. I'll talk about that in a separate video. Your videos are in Canvas. Homework is in MyLabs Plus. That's two completely different places. But I'm going to be sending every one of you a breakdown of what sections you're supposed to do weekly. Now, if you want to work ahead, you can work as far ahead as you want to work. But I'm going to give you a weekly schedule so you'll know where you're supposed to be each week. On Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, if you jump in there and go ahead and do everything, you're done for the week. If you want to go ahead and do next week's. Now, I would strongly suggest that you work a little bit ahead. And the reason is sometimes, particularly on the weekends, they do some updating on the websites and stuff. And so because of that, sometimes the website is down and you can't get to your homework. So don't wait till the last minute to do things. Sometimes MyLabs Plus will be down for half a day. It's unusual, but it does happen. So work ahead. But make sure you give yourself enough time to watch videos. Now, whenever you look at all those lists of videos, just so you'll kind of know in your head, most videos are roughly 20 minutes, give or take 3 minutes. So usually anywhere from 15 to 23 minutes, but just average about 20 minutes. So you may have one section, if it's a big section in math, you may have 5 or 6 videos for that one section. So make sure, like if you're going to work in section 2.1, make sure you watch all of the videos and get all the notes for 2.1 before you go to the homework. Please watch all of your videos. Please take good notes off of the videos. Because when you get to the homework, you don't have to go back to the video and try to find something. If you write everything down in your notebook, then you'll have everything that you need. I would suggest that you keep a homework notebook separate from your notes. That way, on your scheduled day when you come to class, if you've got questions on a certain problem, you can bring that notebook. No two people has the exact same homework problems. Now, you have the same number of problems, but the problems, your number one is different from somebody else's number one. So when you bring your notebook, I need to look at the problem that you're referring to because not everybody's number one is the same. So it's very, very important that you watch your videos. So the purpose in this video is to talk to you about how we will conduct class, how we will, how you will come to class, and but make sure that you check your emails every single day. And again, I will be giving you my cell number. I will give that to you later, and you can, if you have any questions, I'll send that to you through email. Please feel free to text me at any time. So, and let me say one other thing. For the college algebra, well, no, I won't add that here. Okay, so that completes this video. It's good to meet you. I hope you come to class. I hope you come to class and ask questions on your allotted day. I will be here every single day, Monday through Thursday, to answer your questions and to lecture. I will also be here on Friday, but we've not designated any particular thing for Friday. We leave it open just for various reasons. So, again, it's good to see you. I hate that it's the way it is this semester, but we're going to make the best of it. I've spent an incredible amount of time on these videos. Here in the math department, we've been working overtime trying to get ready for the fall semester, and we've been going wide open this summer. And our administration and our president's been working really, really hard to keep us safe but bring everybody back to campus in a safe way. So remember to wear your mask, social distance, and I hope to see you real soon, starting on August the 10th.